It is just to you can easily find out the video. VTP version 1 and 2. Okay, RCCMP switch 115. All right, so let me clear this. I need a blank project because I need to stop them. Discard. Okay, and let me remove these. I just need two more systems. Suppose this is one switch, this is switch 2, and this is switch 3. Okay, let me connect them 0 0 with 0 0 and 1 1 to remember them easily, and 1 1. Okay, so this is connected with each other with 0 0, and this one is connected with 1 1. Okay, what else I need? I don't think so I need a system, so let me on this. Okay, and change host name. Let me switch 1, change host switch 2, and change host switch 3. Okay, these are my three switches. Okay, and what topic is VTP? What is VTP? VLAN Trunking Protocol. We discuss in CCNA. If you want to configure VLANs, so you have to create them in every switch separately. Go to one switch, type VLAN 10, then go to another switch VLAN 10. So we say, yeah, there is a method to follow that. So the VLANs will be created in all switches automatically, and it is called VLAN Trunking Protocol. Again, it is Cisco proprietary, means only run on Cisco. But to enable VTP, we need 3 conditions, if you remember in CCNA. One is switch to switch link should be trunk. This interface has to be trunk. Why? To distribute all these steps. This is one condition. Switch to switch link has to be trunk. Okay. The second condition, all the switches have VTP domain name, and the VTP domain has to be the same. Second condition. The third, if you want password on all these VTP, so the password has to be the same. If you remember, these are the 3 conditions at least you need to make VTP. What is the advantages? This VTP, there will be one server, maybe 2 servers, maybe all the servers, and there should be some clients and should be some transparent. What will if you create VLANs in one switch, it will distribute all the switches. But if you have followed these 3 conditions, okay, what else? They will be automatically synchronized, the VLANs. Okay, this is what we need. Okay, but we need some information. By default, which VLAN VTP have 3 versions: VTP version 1, VTP version 2, and VTP version 3. By default, on all switches, which version is enabled? VTP version 1. So first we need some default setting. That what else is there. Say if I go and this is, let me change the name, host name S1, so at least we know this is host 1, and let me go to console, config t host switch 2, and let me go to console, config t switch 3. Okay, we already know show VLAN brief. Show VLAN brief. We already know by default there are 5 VLANs in every switch, and by default all the port are park and VLAN 1. This is already we know. Okay, if I configure here VLAN, it will never go to here. Neither it will come here automatically, because at least we need to configure VTP, and we need switch to switch link trunk. Okay, so what I need 0, and the other is 0 1/1. Okay, Okay, let me show VTP status. By default, which VLAN version is enabled? And we have VTP-3 version. Okay, VTP pruning is disabled by default. We don't need this thing. This device ID MAC address is this one. Okay, and VTP version by default, which operation mode is enabled? We have how many? How many we have? Server, transparent, and client. Okay, by default we can create as a server mode locally 1005. We already discussed this is local VLANs. Okay, at the moment we how many VLANs we have? Five. We already know by default. What is configuration revision number? Configuration revision number we discussed in CCNA. Whenever we create VLAN, it will increase. Whenever we give name to VLAN, it will increase. Whenever we delete VLANs, it will increase. It is clear? In every situation, it will increase. Okay. And this is the MD5 hash. They're checking the MD5 hash with each other. If anyone have different one, okay, they will say, okay, you have something changed, so give us. Okay. So these are the default setting. Now let's go to theory. Okay, this is version 1. By default, we have new VTP version 1 is enabled, and by default, VTP domain name is there is any name. No. So by default, VTP domain name is null. Okay. So these are the default setting. Okay, what is the difference between version 1, 2, and 3? VTP version 1 and 2 are almost the same. They can't support extended VLAN. As we check from the last lab as well. Because they say you can create only up to where is this one. So this is the one disadvantages. We can't create until and unless to make them transparent. Okay. So this is the default because in VLAN 1 version 1 and 2 we can only create the normal VLANs. Okay, in VTP version 1 and 2 we have three modes: server mode, client, and transparent. From CCNA level we already discussed in detail. Just to revise them, in server mode we can create VLANs, we can delete VLANs, we can remove VLANs, we can rename VLANs. In client mode we can do nothing, just to synchronize, to keep data from the other and to synchronize themselves. Okay, and to pass as well to the other as well. We discussed this. And transparent mode they can do whatever the server can do, but only for itself. They will not give to others. Okay, yes, one thing they can do, if he is in the middle, then suppose here if it is transparent, and this is server, this is client, they will pass to the other. They will say, okay, server have created a VLANs, but I don't want to accept because I'm a transparent, but I can pass you to you. If you want to accept, accept, otherwise I don't care. Okay, so this is transparent. We discuss in detail, so I don't want to go. And transparent means you have to remember their revision number always and always 0. Okay, but in the server and client they will increase whenever you do any changes. Clear up to this point? Okay. Well, let's show you this for version 3. Okay, the revision number can go up to this point 0655535. It will increase every time. It is clear up to this point. I think so. There is any point to remember now. Otherwise, it's VLAN version 3. But before go to version 3, let me show you version 1 and 2. Okay, for version 1 and 2, first we need to make this port trunk. Okay, so let's go to switch 1. This is I'm already in switch 1. Let me clear them and go to interface Ethernet 0/0 switch port mode trunk. Okay, they say no. First you have to enable encapsulation. Okay, for trunking and encapsulation, it's coming. The next lecture is I think so encapsulation. Okay, trunk have two type of encapsulation, but I don't want to discuss here. So first let me switch port trunk encapsulation. They have .1q and ISL. So I will say .1q, which is the open standard and mostly used. Now I can make them trunk, more trunk. Okay, this side will become automatically trunk because it's desirable. We already discussed this. But now let me come to switch 2 and make this port trunk. Okay, so let me go to switch 2 interface 1/1 switch port trunk encapsulation .1q and switch port mode trunk. Okay, let me check. Show interface trunk. They say you have 0/0 and 1 is trunk. One is desirable and the other you make them trunk. If you remember, I make this one trunk, but this side I didn't make them trunk because the other side is trunk, so it is desirable at trunk automatically. So it say you have two port trunk. One is through negotiation and because the other side is trunk, so yeah, okay, but they say the other you make them trunk manually. This is clear, and native VLAN is one we already know. And the status is trunking, and the encapsulation have .1 queue, which is the open standard just coming after this. So I will show you what is this. And they say I can take data up to 1 to 4090. It means they can accept now extended VLAN as well. Okay, and at the moment, because there is only one VLAN, so I can take data for VLAN 1. If you create another VLAN, I can add you automatically. Okay, this is clear to this point. Let me check here. Do show interface trunk. They say I have only one interface trunk and you make them trunk. And the encapsulation is this and trunking, and I can support this and VLAN this. One condition is true. The other condition we talk about is VTP domain name. Okay, so let me go to VTP. By default, this is null. VTP domain name test, suppose. Yes, okay. Okay, because we have interlink as trunk, so it will come automatically test here. If it is not, I can make them. But it say yeah, I get something because the name is changed. Let's check out is maybe change here automatically. Show VTP status. It's automatically test. Let me go to third. If it is not, I can change here. Show VTP status. It's not here because it is only distribute to the neighbor. Okay, so let me change here because this is must VTP domain test. It should be the same. And at the moment, one switch can be only belong to one domain name, cannot two, because it's not possible. If it is make them Han, either something else KSA, it will shift to that. So it can only be because these are the questions of exam, so that's why I'm telling you. So now it's okay. Let me check them. It's changed. Everything is ready, I think so. Yeah, it's test. Two condition is true. Yeah. I don't need the password. If you need the password, you have to put the password. VTP password. Let me put them 1 2 3. Okay. So again, I have to come here. VTP password 1 2 3. Okay, and again VTP password 1 2 3. All the condition is true now. Now I have and all the system and in the server mode. It means I can create VLAN in any and it will be distributed. So let me create VLAN here. Let me clear this. VLAN 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. I create all VLAN in one condition. It means it will the revision number will be increased 1. Yeah. Because I put them in one condition. Otherwise, if I create VLAN 20, 30 separately, so let's see. Maybe I am not sure, but let's check them. Yeah, it's one. The configuration rise once because I create all the VLAN in one condition. If I create like this, VLAN 60, 70. Now the revision number will be 2, definitely. It is 2 now. Okay, and the number of VLANs are 11 now. Can it be here automatically or not? It will be here or not? All the VLANs. Yeah. Yes, all the VLANs are here. Okay. So this is the advantages of VTP. And if I make one of them, suppose the middle one make them change. VTP mode. We have 3 mode. Let me show you. Okay, 4. Now it's in advanced level. I forgot about CCNA. I'm teaching CCNA all the time. So 4. The fourth one is off mode. In off mode, what you can do, You say I don't want to see, neither I don't want to accept. I'm in the off mode. I don't need, I don't care. So at the moment, let make them transparent. We already know about transparent.
Yeah.
It can only pass, yeah. And let me make
Status is off now.
yeah. Yeah. VTP mode client. So what I have done, I change this to client, this one is transparent, and this one into server mode. Okay, so we already know about this. I can change anything here. Let me do VLAN 100. I create them and name them as well. Suppose test.
Test are already given.
No, just test was the domain name. Okay, so the configuration revision number will be increased now.
Yes, server mode it will increase.
Yeah, so what will
Transparent
be
no.
what will be this and this here now in the server mode?
3.
Why? I
4.
4. Why? Because the name is another change. So it will be 4. So first let's configure. Let's check out this. Oh, it hasn't to be 3. It has to be 4 because there is something wrong. But anyways, will be 4. Okay. Okay, this is clear. Now I create VLAN 100. It will be here or not?
No.
This is transparent.
Transparent, no transparent.
No, yes.
No. Can be the other one.
Yes, it's not here. It is only up to 70 because that was the old one.
Yeah.
Okay, it will be here or not?
Yes, it is client, no?
Yes, client. Show VLAN brief. It's here, the 100 test. Yeah, so it means in this scenario, the transparent can pass the VLAN here.
Yeah.
Okay, they can pass, but they will not keep them. So we know the transparent can keep their, neither they will give their own to their either here. It is clear. Transparent mode is clear. In the client mode we can't create anything, neither we can do. Let me go to switch 3 and let's try. Can we do it anything? VLAN 30. No, they say you are in the client mode. Make them server, either transparent to create VLANs. Okay, this is clear. Client is clear, server is clear, and transparent is clear. We already discussed in CCNA. These are VTP version 1. And we can check them, show VTP status. My device is version 1. Version 1 and 2 are the same things. We can only support local VLANs. Now coming to VTP version 3. Okay, where is VTP? Okay, the best thing is VTP version can support extended VLAN, and we already know from the previous video what is extended VLANs. One thing, VTP version 3 they can support the extended VLAN, yes. The second thing and the best thing of VTP version 1 is if all these are in the server mode, everyone can create VLANs.
VLANs, yeah.
It means there is no way to make one server. If it is the other is server, they can create. But in VTP version 3, they have a primary server and secondary server. Only and only one switch has to be primary server. You can't create two at the moment. In the last version 1 and 2, all can be on server and all can be untransparent, but all can be client no, because at least we need one server. Okay, but in VTP version 3 we just need one server and he can only create VLANs. If he is down, the secondary will become primary. Make them primary and we will create. This is the next step. The second step in version, they have improvement in password. If I capture this packet, the password I put 123, it will be in a plain text. Anyone can see. But in VTP version 3, they are supporting the encrypted one and the plain text as well. Whatever you want to put, I will show you now. They can support private VLANs. Private VLANs we will discuss later on. They are not supporting by version 1 and 2. Okay, and VTP they are also supporting VTP off mode. Means make them off. Just type off and it will make off. Okay. Now the revision number can only be 0 in which case?
Transparent.
And transparent. You are feeling sleepy both. Show VTP status. It's 0.
Yeah.
Because the mode is transparent.
Transparent.
Can it be 0 in other cases in the mode of which one? Server mode, either client? No.
No.
Okay. Only it becomes 0 if it is transparent mode.
mode.
But in the VTP version 3, if you change the domain name, like I have a test domain name, VTP domain test. If I change them KSA, so the revision number will be 0 automatically. They will say, okay, you switch over to another domain, so let me flush everything and make them anew. So this is only and only in VTP version 3. So you have to keep these three things up VTP version 3. Okay, I already told you. Now nothing about, now I can do, this is by default version 1. Just go to and make them version 2. Nothing will be changed, the same things. Config VTP version 2, either 3. Okay, version 1 and 2 is the same. So let me move to 3. This is version 3, and now come to VTP version 3, and let me create this one also, VTP version 3. Okay, this one is before was in the server mode. Can I create VLAN? Let me check them. VLAN 120. What do they say? VTP VLAN not allowed when device is not in the primary server.
Yeah.
Okay, but I am the
server, no?
Show VTP status. I am a server, and I can't create, because in VTP version 1 server is not only enough. If you are in the server mode, so you can create VLAN. No, you have to be primary server. Okay, so I can't create VTP neither here, neither here, neither here. Neither I can create two switches at the moment primary server. First thing, I need primary server. What to do? So, but before move to the VTP server mode, what extra they have? Oh, look at, now they can support
Maximum.
extended. Okay. Second thing is they have primary ID. Primary ID at the moment 00. It will change when you create a primary server. This server ID is this one. This is device ID. If I make this device primary server, this will come here, and it will distribute to the other switches as well. But by default it is, if no primary server, it will be 00. Okay, these two things keep in mind. Okay, let me go to how to change them to server mode. We don't have to go to configuration mode. This is another change in VTP. I have to put here what? I have to type VTP, and I have to type primary. Yeah, they said, yeah, primary. VTP primary. And which mode? This is the, normally we, even in the practical environment, we forget about this. We are always trying in the configuration mode. VTP primary is not going to primary, because this command only work in the enable mode. So you have to keep in mind this to primary. They say, okay, I'm going to make this switch as a primary server. Enter. Let's wait for them. Now this server, there will be another thing as well. Okay, so let's wait for him. Yeah, I say now it is a primary server. Let me show you that old thing again. Look at now. Before it was only server. Before here was the 00.
Yes.
Now they put these things here because I put this switch as a server. Okay, so now this will be distributed here as well. I come here, show VTP status. So let's say we have VTP version 3, but okay, this is transparent, I think so. Let me check this one.
This is a client.
Show VTP status. So let's say I'm in version 3. My ID is this, but the person who is the primary server, his ID is this one. This is 02, this is 03. Okay, this is a different one. Okay, and these are okay. Now this is primary server. So now I can only create VLANs here. Okay, and it will be distributed. The rest of the thing is the same. VLAN 300, it will create. Even VLAN 1007, the extended one, I can create those as well now. Now I can support both, and it will be distribute. The rest of things is the same. The other change is about the password. Let me go to change the password. VTP password. Okay, VTP password test. Okay, the other is test. Let me first me put test. The password is test. Let me check. Show VTP password. The password is this. Look, anyone can see.
Yes.
But it support both. Let me make them hidden. Interface. Sorry. VTP
Password secret.
password. VTP password test. Sorry. Yeah. Test and say hidden. Type hidden after that. Okay, and let me check. Show VTP status. Not a status. Show VTP password. It's hidden. Nobody can. This is my password. The test has been changed to this hash bar. Okay, this is the one thing. Now again, another procedure. You can do like this one as well. Config t VTP password and type that hidden thing here. Okay, and enter. So you can do a lot of things. Just make them hash and put the hash here. So if you are configuring anything, if somebody is here, he never see, oh, what is the password? I don't know what they type. This is a 4CB something. So this is the advanced things NVTP version 3. They're supporting hidden password. They're supporting the other ASCII like hash farms password, and they can support the private VLANs, and the VTP version 3 can also support one primary server. Okay, so this is VTP version 3. We discussed VTP version 1 and 2 in the CCNA level. Just here the only thing is VTP version 3 you have to know. So these are the procedure how to change and how to password and how to have these tips. So it's clear up to this point. Anything? Okay, right.